A lot of eco-justice cases end up being David versus Goliath battles, and that's simply because the clients that we serve in small communities and in cities across the country don't have the funds to hire high-priced lawyers and lots of experts to provide evidence in their cases. And eco-justice helps bridge that difference. What we're doing is we're training the next generation of public interest environmental lawyers and the next generation of public interest environmental leaders.
Ecojustice was a great opportunity not only to learn but to practice environmental law and to see exactly what it is, to end up working with very interesting case which tend to have a regional and national importance.
When the city people came, the bylaw people, you know, you feel kind of powerless because the city's got pretty big shoulders, right?
Yes.
And we're just little guys sitting out in Constance Bay, for goodness sake.
What brought us into the media was we were notified by the City of Ottawa that a complaint had been made against our lawn, our garden, and we were told we were in violation of a bylaw and we had to maintain our garden, had to make it look like everyone else in the neighborhood. During the time that we were getting a lot of publicity about this matter, because a lot of people were talking about it, we were approached by Ecojustice.
Our clients are leaders because they're willing to take the risk of going to court. And going to court always carries heavy responsibility, and it's our job to ensure that their interests are represented and that we can collaborate with them to present to judges the best case possible that will ultimately protect Canada's right to a healthy environment.
We look for opportunities to work on precedent-setting cases. And what we look for in working with Ecojustice is a way to bring a distinctive or unique perspective that will assist the court in looking at the case.
We believe that we have a skill set that is special, and we believe that combined with the efforts of our clients, that we can make a difference.
They offered their help to try to help us with this matter, because by the time Ecojustice stepped in, it was clearly becoming not just a local issue, but a regional and a national issue.
Essentially, we're working at all levels to empower community groups and citizens on issues of environmental law. This takes us from small claims court to the Supreme Court, from local councils all the way to the Parliament Hill. We will be bringing on a new science staff person who will start to teach science students at the University of Ottawa. The clinic is going to become the world's first interdisciplinary public interest environmental law clinic.
Vraiment, je pense qu'on ne saisit pas vraiment le sens ou la réalité de ce qu'on apprend en classe jusqu'à ce qu'on le fasse, qu'on voit des cas concrets en fait.
The students played a very big role. They were there for the duration of our ordeal.
Getting early experience in practicing environmental law can be very useful because it's a very select, small group. There's not that many people who practice environmental law in Canada, and getting to know people in that area will facilitate your entry once you graduate into the environmental law.
I'm sure they see it as a privilege to work there, even though it's hard work, and we see it at Friends of the Earth as a privilege to work with them.
They were there for us, and so their presence enriched our experience and helped us through some of the more difficult times.
If we didn't have Ecojustice, we would have to invent Ecojustice.